Hey there, what's up? I got connections. Or maybe you didn't notice our old pal the Tinkerer hanging around. I checked him over thoroughly, believe me. He ain't our puppet master. But my money says he can help us figure out... Probably licking their wounds and get ready for round 2, and round 3, and 4. Not sure what it would take to get their minds off. Depends on what we find. If it's some two-bit hacker operation, we can shut them down ourselves. But I think it's a big-name bad guy. And if so, gotta run. Talk to you later.
All right, listen up. Tinkerer here has been trying to figure out who might be pulling the strings of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite criminals when no one's looking.
Since I had some involvement in the original nanotechnology S.H.I.E.L.D. has converted for their use, I was optimistic that I could puzzle out the situation with the data already available. However, that has not proven to be the case. I have nothing more than conjecture at this point. In order to determine what's really happening, I will need to view the networking logs for S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control grid. Unfortunately, their signal is highly encrypted. It could take years to break their code and directly access their servers.
But we don't have time for that, obviously. The shorter and quicker routes to physically transmit that data directly from their servers, which we've discovered are located in Rikers Island Penitentiary. So that's where you're headed. Now don't worry. I know trying to bust into that place on your own would be near impossible, since it also contains the portal to Stark's Negative Zone prison. But we got information that Captain America and his forces are about to stage a prison break to release their buddies from the Negative Zone. They'll have to smash through Rikers to get there. We'll take advantage by having you piggyback on their incursion. While they're driving toward the portal, you follow in their wake and get that data sent to us. Then we can figure out who the hell's grabbing control of these psychos and why.
S.H.I.E.L.D. should have their hands full, but I'll patch you into their comm channel so you won't get any nasty surprises. Now get to the portal room and upload those networks.
Attention S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel.
This would be a lot easier if you just hold still.
Any superhumans not accompanied by Iron Man will be detained by any means necessary.
More capes? You heard good order. Take them down.
You know, I'm really enjoying this. How about you? Doc Ock, you ain't. Don't get up. I'll show myself out.
What's the matter? Can't take me.
S.H.I.E.L.D. forces, we've got rogue superhumans running loose in the west cell block. Contain them!
Things are getting hazy.
Courtesy of the Merc with a mouth. Did you order medium rare or well done?
Hit him back!
Washington. And here's our top story. As part of a plea bargain agreement.
Cap strike team's already crossed into the negative zone. That means you're the only targets Hill's got left on this side.
I thought we finished you off at the chemical plant. You're welcome to try. Bring them down!
I'll heal. You won't.
What a match! My fist in your face! That was fun, but I still prefer wall crawling. I'm from New York. What'd you expect? Did I mention I beat up Fire Lord once? Seriously.
Iron Man has secured the negative zone portal. Fall back to the courtyard.
I hear ya.
Tenants, stay here and guard this door. No one gets through, understand? And keep an eye on these nanite-controlled prisoners.
The computer with the data we need is in that holding chamber, but the area's sealed. You'll have to get the access card from Hill.
Whether you're with White Star or not, you're breaking the law and will be dealt with accordingly.
Bub.
Damn it, they're like fish in a barrel. Cut them down! Reinforcements en route. Don't let them break the last force field. Keep them away from the force field generator.
I guess I can always take a look at it.
Stay on them. You traitors should have stayed underground.
You looking for another nostril?
She's going for her chopper.
Fine, take the key. Go help Captain America or whatever you think you need to do. But there's an army on the other side of that portal. How convenient.
Ain't she a sweetheart? Now go get that data.
Anyone who's still standing, get to the portal. Rogue Supers just stole my access key. Cut them off.
Don't worry, Hill. I'll stop him.
Not only that, but you're off my Christmas card list, too.
Shield level 10 clearance accepted. Security, teleport scrambling, and monitoring disabled.
Not so fast. I've got my orders. Now here's one for you. Get the hell out! You're going to wish you hadn't met me.
Daka UA.
You won't get past me. You won't! Oh man, they're all loose!
In case you're wondering, those are only second-degree burns.
Use that networking monitor station to send their logs to us for analysis.
We got the transmission, and Tinkerer's done a quick analysis on the data. Doesn't look good.
We were concerned that an unknown megalomaniac might be overriding S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control signals with intentions unknown. However, the truth is much stranger and potentially much more troubling. There is no secret mastermind pulling the strings of these criminals. The network that links their minds has become large and complex enough to emerge as its own intelligence. A neural net whose intellect grows each time they inject another host with the nanites.
The only reason this thing hasn't already spread like wildfire is because S.H.I.E.L.D. lets just a few of them out at a time.
Correct. If the entire group were released from lockdown, they could escape Prison 42 and quickly spread across the Earth like a techno-plague. Everyone would eventually become part of its collective consciousness.
We already saw they could override S.H.I.E.L.D. control. Wouldn't there be any way to stop them?
To determine that, I would need a pure, untainted sample of the nanite material. One that hasn't yet been injected into a host.
Okay, they must have some of that in their negative zone jailhouse. And we won't get a better chance to head in there and grab some of that stuff than right now, while the heroes are still beating the crap out of each other. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Sit tight till I arrive to help you out.
Ugh. Teleporting makes my skin crawl. But you'll need my help, and I can't send a decoy into the negative zone. Signal won't cross. I expect Cap and Iron Man will still be butting heads in there. Let's move while they're distracted. This is the best shot we're gonna get to break into that prison. We gotta take it. Otherwise, nobody will be sitting on an antidote that could save humanity from this thing.
Huh. And I thought everyone was too busy fighting each other to watch out for innocents. Let me help. I can act.
Thanks, Robbie.
Go on through. I'll be ready to help you anytime.
It's a lot easier getting into this place than getting out. I'll head to the portal control room to make sure this gate's open for us when it's time. The nanite labs are a few levels below us. Head down there and grab us that pure sample. I'll meet you back here. Yeah, and I was kicking butt back when your mama was wiping yours. I can handle myself. I'll let you know when I reach the control room. From there, I should be able to help clear your way. Now,
What's this, man? Stops in the portal with the fuel.
And you're done. Medic! I'll take it easy on you if you can hum my theme song. I'm from New York. What'd you expect? No, you can't have my autograph, so don't ask.
Lab personnel, this is Nanite Control. Detain those rogue heroes. We're gonna bring another Nanite agent online to assist you.
Your parting gift today is your very own concussion.
sounds like they're prepping someone for nanite injection. Try to stop them before they use up that pure sample we're after. Fight. Now, let me see if I can open a path for you. There. Got it. Hurry up and get that sample.
I'd say I was sorry, but I wouldn't mean it.
I don't care if he hasn't been fully prepped. We need Equinox online to defend the labs. Start the procedure.
I can't see real well in this mask, but that looks like it hurts. Did you order medium rare or well done? Who's hot stuff now?
Stay back. I'm gonna skip the startup protocol and take direct control ASAP. Should have this freak on the leash any second. Done. I was hoping for another chance to meet rebels. Time to light them up.
He's been injected with a pure sample. I'll find you another one.
Long as the check clears.
time for Spidey.
Found it. Head to the other side of the labs. You can grab a pure sample there.
This was over the minute I flamed on.
You looking for another nostril?
Rockets, ready to fire!
You've been smoked.
Now, overload the decontamination field.
I can't disable that thing remotely. Find a way around. See if you can shut it off.
Doc Ock, you ain't.
Dying over here.
Got more of the same for you right here.
That cleared your way. You can head for the sample now.
You'll have to stop those capes yourself. We can't get another nanite agent online in time.
This was over the minute I flamed on.
I got hit harder in high school. Seriously.
People pay personal trainers a fortune for that kind of workout.
That's gonna be a scar.
About time.
Finally, grab the pure sample from that machine. Good work, team. You should be clear to head back to the portal. No one's gonna stop you. They're all too busy partying it up in the cell blocks.
We'll never reach the jail cells at this rate.
Are those the conduits we saw in the schematics?
Yeah, the only exposed power cables for both the main systems and the backups.
Those get cut, and all the cells open up? Including S.H.I.E.L.D.'s remote control super criminals?
You got it. But the released prisoners might give S.H.I.E.L.D. more than they can handle, at least for a few minutes. Could help cover our escape.
control. Watch what you're doing with those prisoners. They just... Damn it, Swanson! Get those prisoners attacking the right targets!
We're trying, sir, but they're not responding.
The inhibitor transmissions aren't having any effect! Then spike their nanochains! Shut them down, now! No effect, Mr. Stark! The villains are completely out of control!
You don't say.
Looks like Fury was right about your nanite-injected slaves.
We had it under control until you busted in here and released them all.
Gentlemen, I suggest we focus on getting our people out of here alive.
This is exactly what we were worried about. The nanite agents are free and they're showing hive mind behavior. Great. Looks like the power surge knocked out the portal. We'll need it to get our people out of here. Take that lift to rendezvous with Cap and Iron Man. You explain the situation to them while I try to figure a way to jumpstart that portal.
Where did you... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Look, we need your help. Something's gone wrong with S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite... So you just left us high and dry on Fury's say-so? There's a word...
Steve, we don't have time to go over this. It's going to take teamwork to get everyone out.
You're right. But this portal's offline. We're going to need to fight through the escaped inmates to get power flowing to it again.
It won't be easy. They've hijacked the wireless network we set up for them, and are somehow using it to make themselves nearly
And you do? Okay, you're elected. Get power restored.
Go to the top of the cell blocks to access the power conduits. Cap and I can hold this portal as a rally point. If you're able to rescue anyone along...
And I'm sorry about what I said before. You and Fury were fighting this threat while the rest of us were just fighting each other. I only hope it...
Sounds like those two come to their senses. About time. Guess I'll switch us over to their radio frequency.
Fury, is that you?
In the flesh, Stark. And that ain't a figure of speech.
I hate to say it, old man, but you were right. We should have listened.
We're just lucky you and your team saw this coming, Nick. Nanite link is letting them share power somehow. Be careful out there.
Who taught you how to fight, your mom? Which part of Human Torch did you not get?
Keep it up. I'll carve my
Spider powers rock.
Stark, any idea how we can deal with this power sharing?
Target the ones in orange. They're the high power level superhumans. Beyond that, I have no idea what we're seeing.
Ever considered surrendering?
mind game and get right to the hot stuff.
I've got an unbreakable bet on you.
Sure, why not?
These linked powers are no joke. We need the portal online so we can get our people out of here.
I can't disable those things from here. Should be some panels you can trigger to help clear your way.
Cage here. Area's clear. I'm headed to the portal.
Almost there. Ran into some trouble on the 3rd floor, but I think I can...
Luke? Luke! He's not responding. Get to his location.
No, seriously. Spider sense says I'm gonna die.
And to think you could have been home watching TV.
You couldn't even say ow? Doc Ock, you ain't.
I won't give up.
Thanks. Those freaks meant business. I'm gonna go help Cap at the portal.
Get that pure nanite sample they left. Never hurts to have a spare. Go back and grab that sample before you head up.
Fury, the prisoners are taking our people alive. Any idea what they're trying to do?
They share one mind. They want to add more and more people to their group. And they'll kill anyone who stands in the...
And if they get back to Earth?
We can't let that happen, Stark. No matter what. Oh, great. Now the prison bots come back online. Sit tight. I'll open an exit.
Let's bake something.
Should be down now.
You know, I'm really enjoying this. How about you?
Get me out of here! They're trying to turn me into one of them! I can't get out of this thing while it's energized!
I'm getting tapped out!
Good job getting Firestar out. Send her our way.
You'll have to get down to the lower level to restore power. There's a lift nearby.
Pyro.
A few energy cores were displaced earlier. If you move them back into position, Fury should be able to restore power.
Next time I won't take it so easily.
One more should do it. That did it. Energizing the portal now.
This would be a lot easier if you just hold still.
You had a mutant factor too.
I can't bring those turrets down. You'll have to fight past them.
Hey, if you wanted group living, you could have just joined the kibbutz.
Oh, that's gonna bruise. Guaranteed. You got burned!
Been there, done that.
Did you order medium rare or well done?
They're reviving each other somehow. Not good.
You're gonna get burned. You got burned by
we can't win this fight. We need another option. Well, there is a self-destruct
Just for fun.
But Reed and I never... We can't. Some good people are still unaccounted for.
Cap, it's our only chance to keep this from spreading to Earth. Send me the codes, Tony. I can trigger the destruction sequence from here, then meet you at the portal.
Fireman, I'll let him know where you are.
Heads up! Moonstone back in action!
Let's skip the mind games and get right to the hot stuff.
This is Nick Fury to all friendly forces. We're gonna blow this place to Kingdom Come. Get your butts to the portal double time.
Medium or well done?
You made it. Come on, we need your help.
If we clear this area, Fury can trigger the destruct sequence and follow us out.
Watch it. Diamondback's joining in.
Skip the mind game and get right to the hot stuff.
Resistance is thinning out a bit here, Fury. Is that self-destruct set?
Hey, I need to sign this thing, all right? Just hang in there.
Heads up, it's Moonstone.
About time. You know, I'm getting pretty good at this.
Looks like we're back up. Fury, can you trigger the destruct sequence or not?
Close enough. Head through the portal and make sure only the good guys come through. Get going. I'll be right behind you.
You made it. Was Fury behind you?
Closed off from the other side.
What do you think it means? Did Fury detonate?
Step to one side, Captain. You and your friends here are under arrest.
For Pete's sake, Hill, these people need medical attention.
He's right. Lower your weapons and call in the medics.
No, Stark. I'm under direct orders from the President. The SRA dictates that these unregistered...
We're giving everyone temporary amnesty on my authority. At least until we figure out what just happened. If you have a problem with that, Commander Hill, you're going to have to take it up with all of us.
Get the medics down here.
So many lives apparently lost, and yet lost so that many more lives might be saved. We may not know the true fate of Nicholas Fury, but we do know he showed his willingness to sacrifice himself on behalf of us all. For him, and for the rest of the missing and presumed deceased, we ask Almighty God to to watch over their souls. Amen.
I've got to hand it to Fury. I'm not sure we ever would have found this place if you hadn't led us here.
It's a good thing we were able to help him while there was still time. Too bad he had to die before the rest of you paid it.
You're right, but I'm not ready to buy that Fury and the others are dead. Not yet. We found no bodies, detected no explosion. How can we be sure what really happened?
Tony and I have already been over this a dozen times. We can't be sure, not without a working portal to the negative zone. And that will take us weeks to bring.
Great. So in the meantime, it just goes down as a mystery?
Yes. But we do have some evidence of Fury's success. I've been monitoring, and there's still no sign of the Nanite Collective signals here on Earth. It's a shame the Tinkerer seems to have escaped. I was hoping his research would corroborate my own. Still, I believe I can use this scanner to confirm that the nanites haven't... Oh no.
What is it?
Nanite control signals. Hundreds. Maybe thousands of them.
Fury failed?
We all failed. We lost our way.
And now the world pays the price.
We're facing what looks like a full-scale invasion. Let's meet at the briefing station ASAP. Hello, what can I do for you? Of course. But it's shameful that it took a global threat to bring us back to... I'm not so sure about that. As I understand it, anyone can be brought into that collective, including... It was a calculated risk I took in a desperate moment. Nothing like this, I assure you. I thought the escaped convicts would create enough chaos to help us get our... In any case, there's a lot to do. Talk to you later.
All right, Stark. This is not a test. Citizens are advised to stay in their homes. Anyone who attempts to enter your home should be considered hostile and extremely dangerous. This is not...
Hello there. What can I do for you? Of course, but not under these circumstances. I guess it took a global menace to win. Unfortunately, yes. But if anything can stop this threat, it's... Don't you think we already tried that? We have a shutdown signal, but the Collective changed the network's encryption code, and we designed... When Reed Richards tells you we can't break the code, but sorry, I need to get back to work.
Hi there. Some crazy stuff. I think they're going to fill us in soon, but just watching the news tells me it's getting bad. And you might be deployed to deal with any hotspots that Reed tracks. I think I'm staying behind to help guard Stark. With everything that's going on, I don't think anyone's got that on their minds. If we can't keep this thing from spreading, the SRA... When isn't she? That's about all I've got time for right now. Talk to you later.
The President urged calm, advising citizens to stay in their homes and ration food until emergency personnel can...
Hello. I'm getting there. I never realized what Vance went through during his incarceration until I found myself in that horrible place. I appreciate it. I just wish I knew what happened to everyone else who was... Nothing. It was hard enough attending the memorial service, but to not know if Vance has become one of... There's always hope, I guess. And that's what I'm clinging. Anyway, thanks for saying hi. Now I think I need a little time to myself.
This is an emergency broadcast. This is not a test. Please stay in your homes. In the span of just a few hours, the world has gone insane. The Nanite Collective's agents are swarming all over the globe, infecting key victims in an apparent bid to eliminate all serious resistance to their expansion.
Their movements seem methodical and well coordinated. They must have used Prison 42's portal system to move this fast. Worse, time is on their side. If we can't stamp this out quickly, it will grow to encompass all of humanity.
In the face of this new threat, the Registration Act has been temporarily suspended to allow us to work together.
We're deploying teams around the world, but the most explosive situation right now is in the African nation of Wakanda, which has reported a massive incursion into their capital city. Ruled by our friend T'Challa, also known as the Black Panther, Wakanda is a highly advanced country blessed with the world's only deposits of vibranium.
Your knowledge of the Nanite Collective makes you the best team to send into this combat zone. Do whatever it takes to help Black Panther defeat these invaders and regain control of his country.
Thank goodness you're here, my friends. No time for pleasantries, though. The enemy have our city surrounded and are firing on us with siege cannons. Please, take out those guns. We can't hold out against them much longer.
You will never say Wakanda invade us!
Now you can tell your friends you got hit by Spider-Man.
Thank you, heroes. Your help is most welcome. The nanites are spreading. The escaped inmates have infected hordes of mercenaries. And now we must stop their assault before they take the city. The cannons are our prime... I shall. It will be an honor to fight alongside. Come, they have more artillery ahead. I will open the security fields for you. I cannot risk opening the gate until the nearby cannon is destroyed.
Honor and duty are more than just words.
They have another cannon near here. We must find it.
I need a power boost. Affirmative.
Spider powers rock.
Excellent! We should ascend the mountain. This ancient block was built to secure the path, but I'm sure you'll be able to open it. Sometimes the old ways are not the best, at least when it comes to security systems. They are using their powers to shield the cannons! Stop them!
You won't get in the way of my mission.
Sure, why not? Look, the buddy system is cool and all, but this is ridiculous. And you're done.
Now, 11 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, and you're looking for NF. Report continue to watch around
You know, they don't call me amazing for nothing. Take it easy on you if you can hum my theme song.
Let us go on to defend the city.
Is that Havoc? What's he doing here?
Be careful, my friend. That is not the man you think you
Strong, silent type.
You have done well, but the enemy is inside the city. Please hurry.
King T'Challa needs your help. I will secure Havoc, then follow you to the city. Go!
They have taken our defenses offline, leaving us vulnerable to airborne assault. Head to the towers at the top of the city to restore the defenses.
Here's a tip. Buy stock at Stark. Could use some repairs. Is the hive mind learning yet?
You ain't.
Stay down, or you get a taste of pulses.
Ready to roll.
Hands off. This is private property.
Head to the towers at the top of the city to restore the defenses.
It's about time.
Shut down.
I know you're not but I still have a job to do.
Next time, don't waste my time.
Beware! Incoming aircraft! You are near the defense towers. Please, get the power cords back into the socket.
I need a power boost.
Bet you're wishing you had a mutant healing badger too.
There is another tower to repair nearby.
I'd say I was sorry, but I wouldn't need it. spider powers rock.
You have aided us greatly, heroes, but there is more to be done. We must activate one. Let us descend. I shall open the way for you. Come along. We must travel down to the marketplace. The last tower is just ahead.
It is done. Our city is safe.
We must travel to the Panther's Palace through here. It remains undefended.
Would you say that was amazing or spectacular?
Affirmative.
What? Am I gonna have to do all the talking?
Plenty more to go.
Focus on justice. His powers are shielding A-bomb.
Another nostril. Good mood today.
Yeah, the eerie silence is awkward for me too.
Our homes are safe. I shall post guards with these two while we go secure their...
Your help in the city is much appreciated, but the palace defenses are still offline. I must ask for your help once again. Use the lift to reach the palace grounds.
There are 2 towers in the palace defense network. Restore them, and I will open the way to the palace.
I got hit harder in high school. Seriously, I did.
The nanites have a lot to learn before they can take me out.
This would be a lot easier if you just hold still.
Staying down this time? Good call.
Next time, send somebody who's gonna put up a fight. Best there is. Don't mess with the old knucklehead.
Your parting gift today is...
Head up here. The first tower is just ahead.
Sure, why not? Don't get up. I'll show myself out.
All systems go.
Next time, I won't take it so easy on you.
You must still restore the power core to the defense tower.
I don't get spooked.
Very good. There is but one more tower to activate.
Move out.
no Joe Louis. They'll find a way to win.
The final power core must still be placed into the large tower.
Pieces.
Take that lift to reach the palace.
It appears we are safe, thanks to you. But it seems things are going badly back in New York. I will...
Priority 1 distress call from Stark Tower to all friendly forces. We are under attack. Invading force is comprised of nanite-controlled criminals as well as infected superheroes, including...
Look out! I can see them! Monsters!
Fall back! Fall back!
She-Hulk! Stark Tower, respond! Please join me inside. I will continue trying to contact our allies. Panther calling Stark Tower. She-Hulk!
Fury? Is that you?
It ain't your Aunt May, kid. Though I might just be the only guy left who's still got a few years on the old...
Leave her out of this, Fury. Or whatever you are.
Well, that only leaves MJ to pick on then. Or maybe she's already in the fold by now. You got...
The fold? What are you talking about?
Come on, Pete. You're smarter than that. We're the future, and you know it. For millions of years, single-cell organisms were as good as it got on Earth. Stupid little loners barely scraping by. Then they started joining together.
And now it's time for our minds to join up? Is that it?
Natural progression, kid. Cooperate or die. Instead of 7 billion solo brains fighting each other all the time, we're gonna get one huge brain with 7 billion cells.
Okay, you must have me confused with Ant-Man, Fury. I'm not into that whole group mind thing.
Oh, you will be. Very soon.
In that case, can we at least change the name to something cooler? I mean, come on. The Fold. You guys must suck.
Joke all you want, kid. It'll all make sense to you once you're one of us.
They've broken through our defenses. How?
I faced a lot tougher than
No!
you.
My own people taken! This has gone too far!
Take it easy on you if you can hum my theme song. I'd do a victory dance, but I am still tired from kicking your butt. I won't tell your friends about this, I promise.
will put them down once again!
You guys taste each other's food? Because that would be, you know, gross. Don't get up. I'll show myself out.
Thank you. Without your aid, I shudder to think what would have become of my homeland. Now, what should we do with these two?
The fall of Stark Tower was just the beginning. Over the past few weeks, the Fold has aggressively ramped up its campaign to take over all of humanity. Many of our closest friends and allies remain unaccounted for. We have to assume they've been taken into the Fold.
It's no coincidence either. The Fold's primary targets are clearly superhumans. And thanks to the acquisition of Fury and his decades of intel, they've been able to make serious inroads in expanding the Collective's power base. Fortunately, Fury's knowledge of Wakanda isn't comprehensive, which is why we've been using Black Panther's palace as our temporary base of operations.
Fold forces were unable to retrieve Venom and Green Goblin after you defeated them. Using the pure nanite samples your team obtained from Prison 42, we've been able to cure these two criminals of their infection.
Venom and Goblin both claim a strong desire to help us stop the Fold. They're not the most trustworthy of allies, but frankly, we can't afford to turn them away. With the Fold growing exponentially, infecting entire populations at a time, it's becoming obvious we can't win a war of attrition against them. Their network seems to be the key. If we could only find a way to disrupt it. Unfortunately, they've clearly been taking steps to make that all but impossible.
Our best minds are working hard to devise a strategy to defeat the Fold before it becomes unstoppable. We'll let you know if and when we come up with anything solid.
My home is yours, friends. Everything here is at your disposal. Let us meet at the briefing station when you are ready to act.
We don't have time for these games. Tell us everything you know about the Fold, now!
When will you self-righteous fools accept that I have nothing to tell you?
We spent
Sure,
precious
why not?
antidote on you, Norman. We gave you back to yourself. You owe us.
Really? And you think I've forgotten who put me in that position in the first place?
Damn it! You were one of the first nanite agents to be forced into action by the Collective. You must have some memory, some knowledge of it that we can use.
You're asking a brain cell what the rest of the brain is thinking. Do you understand that? When you ripped me from the Fold, you ripped away almost everything I knew about it.
Ripped? Norman, are you saying you'd rather go back?
No! No. I do remember how it felt. All my own desires overruled by those of the One Mind. Nothing left. No Norman Osborn. No Green Goblin. Nothing. I want this thing destroyed. Perhaps more than even you two do. But all I can offer you to aid in that cause is myself. Ah, it's you. That's a relative term, but I'm happy to finally be uncollared with my mind clear. I may need to work with you, fool, but I don't have to. If you know what's good for you, you'll give me a wide berth.
The Spot took out a whole battalion of infected Russians. Dropped an ocean right on them from a bunch of portals.
When this is over, I'll happily blow you to smithereens.
Thought you'd never ask.
What do you want? I'm sure I will be once this is all over, but for now, you need my help against the... So glad to have your approval. It means so much to me. The things you really believe you want, realizing they're not yours, and yet not being able to do anything about it. Finding yourself pursuing someone else's goals. It was... quietly. From your perspective, perhaps. But from mine, there's a world. Now, if the interrogation is complete, I'll bid you goodbye.
Hi. I'm pretty busy right now, but I guess I can chat for a moment. We're doing our best. They're extending their influence much faster than we... I wish I knew. The bottom line is we don't have much time. If we can't come up with a plan very...
Oh, hello. What can I do for you? Hank and I have been studying the tech recovered after we liberated Wakanda City. It's given us some insight into how the Fold's network configuration... I'm cautiously optimistic. If we can find a weak link in their security, we'll have a chance to destroy the Fold in one... There's no way to really know. Based on... The similarities are significant. I'm sorry. I must return to my work now.
Hey, how's it going? I don't know what to think anymore, but if the Fold takes over, point taken. It's a good question. They know. Yeah, you may be right. Okay, I've got to run.
Great. The webhead wants to talk. It may be a hand-me-down, Parker, but at least I had the good sense not to throw it away. Brains. Seriously though, Parker, if they get me again, turn me into one of them. Promise me you'll... Always with the jokes. I should have known I couldn't count on you. What do you want? Hey, I didn't have control over my actions, which isn't to say I feel bad about them. Not what I said. That Swanson guy was enjoying his job way too much. He had it cut. Let's just say it's good to be back down to just 2 voices in my head. If you wanted someone on your side with a grudge against the Fold, you got... Anyway, that's enough chit-chat for now.